Chris, and this is my presentation of Wino, a beginner's guide to wine. I'd like to first start out by just asking my participants' names and your experience with wine. So, what's your name?
My name is Vanessa, and I drink a lot of wine.
Okay. Okay. And how about you?
My name is Angie, and I do like to drink wine.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm into this taste.
All right. Well, first question we come to here is, what exactly is wine? Well, basically, wine is a resultant of the fermentation of grape juice and usually some other fruits too. But for the purpose of this presentation, we'll just talk about grapes. And basically, what happens is you mix yeast in with grape juice, and the yeast will consume the sugars in the grape juice, producing alcohol and carbon dioxide. And then what results is essentially wine. And when I like to talk about wine, I like to think about wine in three different categories. Those categories are red wine, white wine, and fruity, sweet wines, and dessert wines. Red wines, you're typically like your Cabernet Sauvignons, your Merlots, your Malbecs, and your Pinot Noirs and such like that. And then your white wines will be your Pinot Grigios, your Chardonnays, your Sauvignon Blancs, and wines of that sort. Now, as far as sweet wines go, I'm personally not a big fan of sweet wines, but sweet wines will be typically your Rieslings, your ports, and any other fruity kind of wines. So, thinking about tasting wines now, if you would like to flip your page here, there's three basic categories that I like to go on when I'm tasting wines. And first of all is appearance, and I'm going to pour a couple of tastes here. Now, this is a fruity sweet red wine. This is our Samba. It's a acai raspberry uh, Cabernet Sauvignon based wine. And on the other end of the spectrum, this is our Malbec. This is a dry red wine. Now, first things first, we're going to look at the appearance of the wine. Now, if you take your wine glass and you hold it up and look through it in the light and whatnot, you can actually see the color of the wine and the clarity of the wine. The wine shouldn't be cloudy. It shouldn't have any residual particles or anything in the wine. It should be nice and clear. And as far as the color goes, it should have a very nice, intense color, especially with red wines such as these. If you hold it up to actually the paper here, such as this, you can actually see the halo of the wine. If you hold it at a slight angle, like
I can see it.
you'll actually see a halo around the redness, which that's also pretty cool to look at. Gives you a good feeling of the color and intensity of the wine. Now, as far as smelling the wine goes, first thing you want to do is you want to aerate the wine. You want to swish it around, make sure that as many of the particles in the wine get air on them so that those terpenes that release the actual smell actually fill the glass there. Now, give it a smell. Now, some things to look for is the condition of the wine as far as smell goes. Does it smell musky? Is it corked? Is there something wrong that's gone with the falling process or somewhere along the ways? And now, you also want to think about the intensity of the smell. A lot of the wines, especially here, they have like a really good nose to them or smell. And if you smell the wine and it's absolutely pungent, I mean, that's a really good sign to me for wine as far as judging a wine on its smell goes. Now, as far as taste goes, everybody would, of course, taste the wine. That's part of the main part of the process here. There's a few things that you need to look for when you're actually tasting the wine. You want to think of the sweetness. I know that this wine that she is tasting here is particularly sweet. Um, Good for, let's say, summer months when it's nice and hot outside. And then this wine over here is slightly more bitter. It's a dry red wine. I think another thing to think about is simply the alcohol content of the wine. Can you actually taste the alcohol in it? Is it overpowering? Is it just in the background, or is it actually? Can you tell it's alcohol in other words? Another thing to think about is, of course, the dryness, which somewhat goes along with the bitterness. The dryness comes along from actually the tannins in the wine, which are in the grape skins, and it's a good indication of how much that the grapes are actually pressed as to how dry the wine is. Another thing, as far as especially the sweeter wines, is the fruitiness or spicing. What particular fruits do you pick up in a certain wine, especially a fruity sweet wine? And finally, as far as the body goes, how does the wine feel in your mouth? I mean, does it coat your mouth? Does it fully encompass your mouth when you taste it? And how does it taste? I mean, what impressions do you get from the wine? For instance, what actually do you taste in that wine?
Raspberry, fruits, deliciousness,
Deliciousness,
sweetness.
sweetness. How about you, Angie?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any
It's dry.
are there any particular notes that you're picking up on? Like,
It's not fruity.
it's not pretty.
Yeah, I would say more, not quite oaky, but I can't put my finger on it. You know,
Like, is it jammy? Does it taste kind of like jam? Is there anything you can relate to? You know, there's just some things to think about when you
Yeah.
actually taste it. But yeah, that is my presentation of Wino, a beginner's guide to wine. Are there any questions or comments?
no,
No?
good wine.
Good
Yeah.
wine. Well,
Excellent wine.
I appreciate y'all being here, and I appreciate y'all participating in my presentation. And I would also like to thank my camera lady here, Shannon. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
As
You're
well as the
welcome.
owner and proprietor of Savino Winery, David Scott. Thank you very much.